Hello and welcome back to Pendle View. We're just about to start the meeting proper now, and this is Heat 1 getting under starters orders. It's green. Who's first away? It's Pete Stanford, 88. The repeat of the whites and yellows race, and Pete's got off to a flyer with Alec Nicholson, 74, running second place. Ben Ormwood, who won the whites and yellows race, running third. Dan Rogers fourth, and I think that's 471 Patrick Nestor in fifth place. Bumpers going in from the blues a little bit there, and it's Daniel Anderson who's first of the blues to show on the inside line, running strong fifth. We're there with Melly P at the moment, just following through, and his dad's right behind him now, so I'd imagine Melly might be getting a little bit of a heave-ho shortly as Kendo moves up the inside. Not just yet, and Kendo's just sat there. In goes the bumper, no family favourites there, but it's actually done Melly a favour, and Melly's actually moved up a place. Gets on the inside of Daniel Anderson, but Daniel fights back and pushes him out the way. Up front, it's still Pete Stanford leading the way from Ben Homewood. Pat Nestor's running a good third from Alec Nicholson fourth, and Dan Rogers actually just pinching fourth place off Alec as they go down the back straight. Grid's quite spread out amongst the whites and yellows at the moment, and the blues look to have been battling a lot. None of the reds have actually made any ground yet. With only 7 laps to go, we could be in for a lower grade winner. And that lower grader at the moment looks like it could be 155 Ben Homewood. He's managed to make the break again, but Patrick Nestor and Dan Rogers are chasing him quite hard though. The two white tops still together, but Stuart Price gets in between them, and he's the first of the blues to show. And he's going quite well. It looks like the superstars are breaking through now as defending world champion David Rodder starts to make some progress. Followed in tow by 107 Owen Foster, and I think that might even be 37 Mark McCabe just behind him. Moving further forward, and Kendo's definitely making a little bit of time as well. He's definitely in the fight for here, but it's Ben Homewood who's well clear of Patrick Nestor. We'll have to see whether traffic makes any difference to this as they get towards the last few laps. I think there's going to be a few place changes towards the end though, because from about 4th downwards they're all pretty close together, and Pete Stanford in fact is now coming under a little bit of pressure, and David Rodder, and Pete plays it quite safe there and moves over as the superstar train goes through with David Rodder and Evan Foster in tandem, and they're moving through pretty quickly now. The laps are ticking away though. There's the white flag this time, in fact last lap, final lap for 155 Ben Homewood. It looks like Patrick Nestor's actually closed the gap a little bit here, but I don't think he's going to be close enough to do anything about it. Thinks about having an attack but doesn't bother. Strokes it home nice and safe. So Ben Homewood takes Heat 1. Patrick Nestor a very good second place with Dan Rogers third. So 3 yellow tops in the top 3. Looks like it could be one of those nights. Stuart Price first at the blues home before the superstars of David Rodder and Evan Foster come through. Right, we'll just end the race and then we'll talk you through the top 10. In first place is 155 Ben Homewood. In second, 471 Patrick Nestor. Third is 29 Dan Rogers. Fourth, 168 Stuart Price. Fifth, 391 David Rodder. In sixth is 107 Evan Foster. Seventh is 192 Kenny Pruden. In eighth, 88 Pete Stanford. In ninth is 14 Melly P. And in 10th place is 61 Logan Bruce. That's the top 10. 11th was Alec Nicholson, with 12th Mark McCabe. And I'll just go through a couple of the other lower places there. 128 Craig Banwell coming in 13th, with 14th Phil Brown. 15th Eddie Collins. 16th is Daniel Anderson. And I think that might be it for Heat 1. Thank you.